As we approach the holiday season, I'm always grateful to know that the internet is the gift that keeps on giving. More specifically, Reddit. Seeing as a little under an hour ago, I was looking for some content to record for my channel, and I just couldn't find anything. When I say we were cooked, the channel was about to come down. But after waking up from my nap, I realized that the Lord decided that Christmas came early and blessed me with the perfect gift in the form of a subreddit called FridgeDetective. Per the description, FridgeDetective is a subreddit where you post a picture of what's in your refrigerator and people deduce things about you and your life based on your fridge. I would like to say, considering how big and wide my back is, I'd like to say I'm a fridge connoisseur. Maybe not though, because I've honestly always been more of like a pantry kind of girl. I don't really like putting stuff in the fridge, noodles, macaroni, cereal. I don't even put my barbecue in the fridge, so I feel like that tells you guys everything you need to know about me. I figured it would be nice for us to go ahead and dive in and see how other people are living their lives, because this isn't about me. This is about you guys. Our first fridge is posted here by someone called Gahit. You're not slick. This is Goofy. We know Goofy when we see him. Like, just because you say Gahik instead of Gahook, that doesn't mean that we're gonna stop knowing who you are, bro. Low key though, I take that back. This might be Homelander's fridge, because the only thing that you were eating... Oh my god. What is that down there? What is that? Spores? I'm really hoping that that's ginger. Like, best case scenario, because wow. This is a disturbing fridge. The only thing you are snacking on in here is breast milk and beige. That's the only color in here. I'm surprised you even got the fresh, if we can call them fresh carrots. This is crazy. If somebody's like living like this, there's gotta be somebody who is moving or something like that, because the honey, why is the honey white? What did you do to this jar? What is in this jar? And the lid is off and it's just a spoon in it. Like, I don't know. You run into a scenario, especially with Thanksgiving coming up, you know what I'm saying? And you go over to your homegirl's house, you know what I'm saying? Auntie, cousin, I don't care who they are. If they fridge is looking like this, turn the other way. I'm so confused. This next one is by... What? Daddy... This user here said, just moved and filled the fridge with the essentials today. What do my essentials reveal about me? As much as I would love to say that this is, a good looking fridge, average looking fridge, we can't ignore the elephant in the room. My nigga, are you chewing your food up and spitting it back on the plate so you can eat it later? What is that? Is this a fat ass pile of cat food? What is that? Like, what about this is essential? That's what I'm not understanding. And then the open can of tuna, this smell like the local bops in between the legs. Like, why is the can open? It's for the aroma, the scent, the essence? I don't know. I don't really like that much. Everything else just looks regular. Like, the elephant is in the room. What is that? No context either. Like, I feel like, especially given the picture, and how everything else looks normal, you'd think that they would have, put context to that one out of place thing. This is by Mode Steffer. You know what? There's only a few abnormalities here, and you would have to really be squinting to point out what they are. It's clean, it's organized. What more could you ask for from a fridge? You know what I'm saying? But I don't think I've ever seen anybody actually take the time to lay out their drinks organized like this. And it's even crazier to me because you only got one row of water but 2 rows of beers. Are you okay? Other than that though, what I was talking about in terms of abnormalities, you know what I'm saying, outside of it being too neat, almost like a serial killer, I never seen anybody put they syrup in the fridge, because won't it just get cold and not flow out as easily and abundantly as you need it to for breakfast? Like, that shit finna piss somebody off. It look better than my fridge. Shit. Explain my fridge. Nigga, you explain your fridge. This gotta be a bachelor. What does this fridge tell you about the person? Are you not the person? Is this not your fridge? I'm not even gonna hold you. There is an ominous vibe coming from this background right here. Did you break into somebody's house? I'm more concerned about the carpet being under the fridge. Cause is the fridge in the kitchen? I've only ever seen a fridge in 2 places, the garage or the kitchen. That's not a place for a rug to be at all. Either one of those places. I feel like this looks closer to a hotel fridge than an actual person living here. That right there is gonna be my sound deduction on that, because you got a lot of takeout, alcohol, and there's not one essential in here. There's no vegetable. You got 1 bottle of water. Not one of these ingredients go together. There's only 2 ingredients in here, and it's cheese and eggs and barbecue sauce. You got a hotel. I don't believe this is somebody's house. Does anyone else's fridge look like this? Nigga, no. I don't think it does. This is an industrial ass fridge. There's so much produce in here. I can't even identify what half the stuff in here is if it's not clearly written out. For people who have fridges like this, how does it feel when you want an egg, you know what I'm saying, and it's not immediately at the front, so you gotta dig all the way through the back of the fridge and then restack everything like Jenga blocks back in there and hope it don't fall over and spill. And if even one thing is out of place, you have to do it all over again. But another thought I have on fridges like this, it kind of reminds me of my mom a little bit. My mom got 2 fridges. I think she got 3 fridges actually, 3 fridges and a pantry that's just always full. Like whenever I see fridges like this, I kind of feel a little bad because unless you have a big family, there's no reason for you to have this much food. So my immediate thought is somebody who grew up like hungry, you know what I'm saying? Because you have no reason to be like hoarding this much food that you can never realistically eat in an appropriate time frame. Like even just looking at this picture, I can identify 4 types of leftovers, 1, 2, 3, 4. And so unless the whole house is eating, I can't even say that this is somebody's family's house though, low-key, because there's not one kid snack in here. So if this is all just for like 2 grown adults, either your back is big as hell or it's time to get into therapy. My mom is also a doomsday prepper too though, so I don't know, maybe they could be on that same wave. Judge Me and My Husband by Angrose Gold. Why do you have this much orange juice? I don't see a single bottle of wine in sight, or champagne either. So you're not making mimosas, you're not getting lit on a Tuesday. Why do you have this much orange juice? And Simply Orange at that, like weren't they just in a lawsuit? I can understand, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes we get a little lazy. We don't always want to have to put the food away and stuff like that. But first of all, what is this? I'm gonna say it's macaroni because that's the only, I couldn't even tell you what this is, but the fact that it's out and raw and uncovered is just really wild to me. Especially because when you leave your food uncovered, whatever the wind of the day that is traveling through your house is gonna be over your food. If you farted in the kitchen this morning, you had explosive diarrhea, you know what I'm saying? You and that bitch farting, as soon as you open the fridge, fart wind all over your cheese. You know what I'm saying? You got pets, if they cough or sneeze, dog sneeze all over your cheese. Like you could at least put a little saran wrap on it. They have some strange stuff in the fridge that I just don't commonly know to be in the fridge. Like why is there a whole bag of coffee in here? Why is that? Is that traditional? Is that how it's supposed to be? It enhances the flavors? Why is that? How old are you? Are you 60? Because the only time I see people put bread in the fridge is if they're either extremely southern or they like 1 billion years old. And I know you're not just waking up saying, oh, I can't wait to grab me an ice cold sandwich. So my turn. Guess my age, gender, etc. Y'all know what's pretty interesting to me about Reddit is like any post that you've ever associated yourself with is gonna like show up crazy because people will type these things talking about some like, you know, guess my age, guess my gender, what does this say about me? But they don't be wondering what that profile say about them. Somebody be talking about some what do you think about me? What does this say about me? And you go through their history and they post history and they talking about some oil me up and whip me against the fridge. I'm feeling freaky tonight. They be in that thing getting wild and say guess my age, gender, etc. I can tell you right now by your cat being in the fridge, I can tell you what and who you're not. That shit would not slide. Why is this nigga in the fridge like he own it? I feel like there's gotta be someone a little bit younger. This right here, this is some young person shit. Cause this would've got me whooped. What the hell is this? I like I said again, I know who you're not. The cats are in the fridge. Like they just used to it. Like he don't even look concerned. He not looking at the camera or nothing like that. Like he not afraid to get yelled at whatsoever. So, and all you got in this bitch is Happy Hour Variety Pack, Blue Moon, High Noon. We don't actually see one liquid in here that's not alcohol. What is that? It looked like an orange on the picture, but that don't look like orange. Is that a vase of piss? What is that?
Huh? 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 Huh?
All right, last one right here. Throwaway Rip. 53-year-old divorced dad. You didn't start living like this after you got divorced, my nigga. You know you've been like this for a minute. You should be afraid to go to this person's house. Not even cause the blick, you got a boot in the fridge, a saw of some sort, and you be lining yourself once you hit the fridge. Like this is a one-stop shop with every form of beer that you can imagine with some Jack Daniels on the side. You didn't start living like this after you got divorced, dude. This is why she divorced you. Like based on how much alcohol is in here and stuff like this is the type of nigga's house when the hoes come around be talking about some, let's see which one of us is stronger. Nigga, what? Get your arm from around my neck. This nigga has nothing left to live for. I'm surprised he made it to 53 with this being his diet. Is the boot for eating or is it for wearing? Let me know. And then the nigga just liable to knock you out. Like the fridge is a one-stop shop. Whatever he feel like doing. He wake up in the morning, he open that thing up, and he say, I want these guests out my house. And he put that Everlast on and see how long you finna last. Put them on the list. Well, that's gonna be the last of my Reddit using for the evenings. Hopefully you guys enjoyed what you saw, you know what I'm saying? And we're getting ready for the holiday season, so let me know if you've got any more Reddit recommendations for me to go ahead and check. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time. Peace.